Yeah. Good afternoon. Today is Friday, November 24th, 2023. I am at my parents' house in Southern Maryland. It is the day after Thanksgiving, and I am just finished. I've just finished getting ready for a girls' brunch. Yesterday was kind of a blur. We just spent a lot of time as a family together, eating and talking and hanging out while the kids ran circles through my mom's house. This might be the last year that our family can actually fit in my parents' house for a Thanksgiving or holiday celebration. We might have to start using some kind of other facility because we have some people that were not able to come this year, and we also have a new baby on the way on our side of the family, so we're expanding and this house is getting a little small. So yesterday was kind of crazy, not really easy to do any kind of vlogging or filming, especially since, there's a consideration for not everyone wants all the family members to be in video clips for safety reasons. So I just basically hung out with my family yesterday and we had a lot of good food. I didn't even really get a lot of pictures of the beforehand because it was so busy, but just a really relaxing and good time and a lot to be thankful for.
Chopping nuts.
Chopping nuts. Ready? Ready? Go. Good.
The eggs are cooking. You were right.
I like this. Squishy squish. And then shake it a little bit. Just a little bit. Up and down. Up and down. There you go. You got it. It's coming out. Did you get it all? Is it all out? Okay, turn it on over there. Turn on low first. There you go.
Whoa, look at it go, dude!
Why is it going so fast?
Because I turned it too fast.
I don't think it's too fast, but it's pretty fast, isn't it? What are we making?
Cheese balls.
That's yummy-licious.
Cheese balls.
Cheese balls. Can you squish it? Show me how to make it into a ball with two hands. Get your tongue back in your mouth.
One of his eggs.
Are we distracted? Did we forget what we were supposed to be doing? What are we doing over here? What is going on? What is going on?
He likes them.
Grayson, I thought we were sprinkling.
No, we're cheesy.
There's a poor naked cheese ball over here. Sprinkle.
Sprinkle, sprinkle.
How do we sprinkle? Show us how to do it. Yep, and you can take some out of the pecan jar too, right there. The measuring cup. You can use big handfuls. Big ones, yep. There you go, it's so much fun. It's satisfying that way. Very good. Now you gotta pat it on the side like this. Pat, 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 pat. Put some up here like this. Pat, pat, pat. We gotta cover up all that cheese. We don't wanna see any cheese. Because we want it to be yummy coated. And then we'll just dig into the cheese. Yeah, I know. Groceries are crazy. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. The other stuff is for the other one. Okay? Okay.
I woke up, I was like, when did they move the Macy's Thanksgiving parade to Wednesday?
Well, there's no other way I could be here unless it was a
Okay.
So.
Well, it does explain some things about the police telling you to get the heck off of Walmart parking lot. I suppose.
Yeah, I don't talk to police
You
officers.
vagrant. What did I do?
Do you remember the year I brought peach cobbler and made it in the crock pot?
No, not really.
That was only 1 year, so it's okay. It was a while ago.
It was a while ago.
So I was telling Mom when I made the Chex Mix that I made one that was more salted and one that was very low in salt. but both are pretty low in salt because I know Grandpa's ornery and will eat whatever I put out anyway.
Yes.
You said your point is.
Okay.
And
I am
said-
ornery.
I said, because I made peach cobbler that one year, and he didn't eat any at Thanksgiving. But then the night after everyone left, I woke up and came down to get some water, and you were in the kitchen eating peach cobbler. And you looked at me like you'd been caught with your hand in the cookie jar. And I said,
That
Grandpa,
sounds right.
I said, Grandpa, that has a lot of salts in it. And you said, I know. It tastes really good. I bet there's butter in it too.
Okay. Yeah.
So now we.
And Darth Vader,
Right.
and how Anakin became Darth Vader.
You seen it when he fought Obi-Wan on the lava planet? That's what happened. Obi-Wan chopped him.
We were talking about his anger.
Oh yeah. Well, you're saying like how he went to the dark side?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know how Yoda says anger is a pathway to the dark side. If you're mean and angry, and you yell, you're not doing the right stuff, you could be a Sith Lord. Do you want that?
No.
I mean, I think it's pretty cool.
It's bad.
It's bad. Yeah, it is bad. You're right.
So is giants. So he told the giants to take over the bad guy.
Okay, well, that sounds like a plan.
There's 2 good guys and 3 bad guys in there.
Vader says, "Him, don't. I would destroy him by myself."
His mommy.
The Garcias are saying that a kangaroo impregnated his mom.
What?
The Gar-
Yum. Megan, I like your decorations on the pumpkin pie.
Call Dallas, gets the ball coming out of half. That's it. Oh my God! He called.
going to go over to my sister Alicia's house, and she lives just maybe less than 30 minutes away from here, and we're going to have like a sisters get together. We often have had like girls' nights at her house or at my other sister's house. Their kids are at an age where nap time at home is really important. So Alicia's hosting so that the older kids can go with their dad, and the younger ones can have a nap. So yeah, we're gonna go over there. We're gonna have a late brunch or lunch, whatever you wanna call it, and hang out with the sisters. And that's basically all we have planned for today. So super relaxing day. I'll see if I can get any pictures or anything. But I'm really enjoying not having a lot to do, although I do need to sit down and do some schoolwork for my classes. But this morning I did a little Black Friday shopping, but I didn't go to the stores. I've really enjoyed the fact that there's so many great online sales. So I picked up some tree decorating supplies, some ribbon. I'm gonna do my tree in a little bit different color scheme this year than the last few years. I'm gonna use multicolored lights, which I haven't done in a while, so I'm looking forward to designing my space. It all started when we bought that silly Christmas wreath for the front door. I knew I wanted a new wreath this year, but I typically go traditional. And this year we found a wreath that was really just silly and cute and fun. And so it kind of threw off my whole design concept, which is not a bad thing. Like, it just gave me something to think about and to do. And I have a lot of different colored bulbs anyway, and a lot of different colored ornaments. I set up a children's tree last year with all of the colorful ornaments that were not in my color scheme. So I don't think I'm gonna have to buy a lot, but I did buy some ribbon in a couple different shades, a peacock and a navy. And then I'm planning on doing like a kind of whimsical tree, but still use my forest animals and use all the different like handmade ornaments as well, and make it more of kind of a vintagey look or a retro look. So I bought some glass ornaments that are kind of reminding me of my grandmother Walker's tree. And I wanna see if I can find some of those candle, the bubblers, because those are like so great for, you know, making your tree look older. So that's kind of like what I'm thinking. I haven't totally decided on my entire, like how I'm gonna design my whole space this year, but I'm gonna start with the tree and then we'll go from there. So I bought things for that. I did buy a couple of small things, like appliance wise. I bought a Dyson stick vacuum, which I'm really super excited about. It was marked 50% off, and it's just their basic one, but we really need it with all of the dog hair that we're dealing with Baxter all the time. And we have opted to use our Wi-Fi hotspot rather than a Wi-Fi company, because as you know, we live in a rural area, if you've been following me. And the area that we live in doesn't currently have great internet with any providers except satellite, which is rather expensive. So we have decided, at least for now, until we know long-term what we're doing, whether we're gonna be there or whether I'm going to get a job somewhere, you know, in administration, we're using our Wi-Fi hotspot because we have unlimited data. So our Wi-Fi hotspot actually works better than our Wi-Fi was working, even for streaming, which is crazy. But long story short, the only bad part is if you have any type of connected devices, like appliances, like a Roomba, it does not run off of that. So our Roomba hasn't been running. So we really needed to do something about the excessive hair that Baxter likes to drop around the house. So I took care of that. I also have been looking out for an air fryer and an Instapot, because we've not had one. We've actually borrowed an air fryer from a friend, but just because our lives are busy with school and it takes so many hours, it's nice in the wintertime especially to have a quick way to make a meal, because you're not going to make dinner really super late in the wintertime. I typically go to bed earlier in the wintertime than I do in the summertime. So I don't mind staying up and cooking when it's like warmer weather, nicer, and it's light out longer. But this time of year, I just want to eat and relax and then go to sleep when I feel like it. I had my eye out for a while now for both of those, and I happened to find the Duo, the Instapot Duo Crisp, which is like, I'm not buying the brand new one. It's like which is the 13 function. This is the 11 function in one. But it's an 8-quart, so I can meal prep with it. And it was at a pretty good discount today, so I bought that. So it's the air fryer and the Instapot combo. So I thought that was really cool that I could get one appliance and, you know, actually get 2 major uses out of it. So I bought that, and I've bought some fun little like Christmas, you know, wear for the next few weeks. We're gonna be in school. I think we have 3 weeks left until Christmas break, so it's coming so fast. So I do need to figure out what type of holiday ornaments we're gonna make in my class this year and what type of Christmas gift I wanna get my students this year, because that's something that I usually do every year. And this year with a larger class, I have to think like really strategically, like what can I get them that they will like, but isn't gonna cost me an arm and a leg. So I'm working on that right now, but haven't quite decided on that yet. So yeah, I was busy shopping this morning, had a good time doing that. I will link all the products below. So if you're interested in any of them, you can pick them up. Just hanging out here with the fam, and I think I'm gonna let you go and visit a little bit longer before we take off for our girls' brunch.
She'll look at me and be like, "Hi, mommy." I'm like, "Hi," and then she walks away. But then, like, if there's like not there very much in it, she like crawls up in my lap. She's like, "Mom's had enough coffee."
And I was like looking around. I saw it on the table right next to the bed. And she's like, "It's over here." So she